Welcome to the Books and Martinis podcast.
I'm Priya.
And I'm Mercy.
And this is your go-to book podcast,
where we lift, empower, and spotlight authors.
Grab your martini and follow along.
And don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to our podcast. I'm Priya.
And I'm Mercy. Welcome, everybody. Hey, Priya. How you doing?
Hey, girl. Hey, cheers.
Hey, you need a refill, girl.
I know.
You've been hitting that glass.
Mm-hmm. Well, it is December.
That glass is halfway. You're right. I know it's cold outside. Baby, it's cold outside.
It's cold outside.
Hey, let's talk about how exciting this book is. I'm so psyched.
You were raving about this book so much in book club.
Okay. I can't tell you enough. This book is freaking amazing. Now, the book we're talking about, right? It is called My Friends. Clearly it's about friends. Yes, you can see that. But it's such a deep book. It's such a great book. When I first started the book, I think like by the third page, I was so deep into the book, which is so rare for it to happen, but it was that good. I mean, Fredrik Backman's books, if you've read either Anxious People or Bear Town
you
or
love Anxious People so much.
That's got to be one of my all-time favorite books.
Yeah,
it really is. So I knew that I loved the author. I like his style, and I like how deep you go into the characters. And this book did not disappoint. This book was incredible. Most definitely one of my second favorite books.
How did you find it? It was somebody who was doing it on their show, right? Wasn't Jimmy Fallon or somebody?
Jimmy Fallon had, I want to say it was like over 10,000 people suggesting that have book clubs throughout the world that were telling him and suggesting books. And he had to pick one book. And he kind of kept throwing it out there like, okay, so it just kept getting narrow, down to one book. Mm-hmm. And this was the book that everybody chose. And so he's reading it. I think he read it in a month, and I don't remember because he's just not coming up in my feed on Instagram. And that's where I followed him with the whole storyline. But you can't put it down. The book is incredible. The audible part of it with Audible was excellent, but reading it was even deeper. Ooh. Like the hard book itself. Yeah. So I highly, highly, highly suggest it. I think when you start reading it, at least for me, right when I started reading it, I said, I know what this is going to be about. And it was nothing like what I thought. It just kept taking twists and turns, and everything was unpredictable, and it ends so beautifully. And there's highs and lows, but my goodness, what a great book. So I highly, highly recommend it.
Well, let me read a little bit, because I have my Spotify app open. So it's available under premium, guys, if you have the premium account. So it's a New York Times best-selling book. And the author, it's what we said before, the author of Anxious People returns with an unforgettably funny, deeply moving tale of 4 teenagers whose friendship creates a bond so powerful that it changes a complete stranger's life 25 years later. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, it goes on for the description. But even that gives me like,
deep.
Okay,
it's a deep book.
It's going to age us a little bit. It gives me like 80s vibes. You know, all those movies from the 80s of like, kids, and then they come up and they feature them as adults. Stand By Me, even though that was a tragic story, but Stand By Me, like movies like that, The Breakfast Club. Mm-hmm. Deep friendships that form when you're young, and it just gives me that type of nostalgia just reading that first paragraph.
And there is deepness here, and there is sadness here, and there is tragedy, and there is funny, and there is out of the box thinking and connections and spirituality some way, somehow. It takes so many different deep turns that every single time you're like in a chapter, you're like, whoa. Wow. Whoa. Oh, cool. I was like, that's just great.
Are those the sounds you were making as you were reading it? Ooh, ah.
Oh my God. I have to tell you, but I'm not a crier. I'm not an emotional person. I could
Yeah.
read a book and they just killed the baby and everybody's crying. I'm like,
That's like book club last month.
last month,
Last
right?
two
With the
months ago.
baby. And I was like, okay, usually,
Yeah.
that's sad. But if I'm reading a book, I'm okay with it. I could deal with it and I'm not
Yeah.
crying. This one, there was no baby, no nothing. It's just a young girl. And I had to stop because I was about to break down sobbing. I had to
Oh,
stop. And then I would come back a couple of days later and start reading again. And then I'd have to stop, but then I came back. You didn't want to stop learning what was happening to her. You
yeah.
wanted to know her journey, but it was like a lot. So you stop, but then you have to
Wow.
go back. And it's a beautiful story. It's a great, great ending. So you've got to make it through because it's just great. It's just wonderful. So I'm not going to say
That's
anymore because I don't
powerful.
want to spoil it. Yeah.
No spoilers. All right,
No
guys. So
spoilers.
make sure you check out our December book of the month. This is what we're ending the year on.
Oh, it's a beautiful story,
Isn't
guys.
that
It's worth
crazy?
it.
We're at December, guys. So whatever you're celebrating this month, happy holidays. Stay safe, stay warm. If you're in the the north, I was about to say northeast because I'm in New York. If you're in the
Anywhere in the
north,
north.
northern
Stay
hemisphere, you're getting snow, cold weather. Just stay warm. If you're in the
And
south,
if you're in the
southern
south, I
hemisphere,
hope you get cold weather.
if you're in the south, I hope you get some cold weather so you can feel
Yeah.
like cozy and stuff.
Christmas.
Yeah, but thank you guys for following along and listening to our podcast. This is Books and Martinis, and we'll see you in the new year.
Yes, we'll see you in January. Bye, guys.
Bye.